The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
Going.
We're live again. Hello.
Okay.
No one's watching, but I did for funsies. I transitioned back to the we're starting soon for like a few seconds. Okay, we already messed up. We gotta start over.
No, oh my god.
I'm gonna shut up.
And we're the Game Grumps!
Everywhere you look. Hi. Hello, and welcome to Chapter 7 of Unwritten. It was quite a mess 2 weeks ago, and would anybody like to talk about it, or
No.
do you want me to, or?
It's too sad. Can we move on?
Well, I gotta get, okay.
Okay, so this is what happened. So we were hanging out with our friends on an island that we all hang out on when we're out of school. And we were planning on making a boat so we could travel to other islands and check out what other worlds there were. But then suddenly, the world...
I don't remember that part.
But suddenly...
I remember.
This door that we couldn't open before opened up, and opened up a realm of darkness, and it swallowed everything. And then we woke up and there's a dog licking our face.
We were in Traverse Town, and there were a few Final Fantasy characters there. It was great. Anyway.
And there are 2 people named Robin.
Okay,
yes.
What actually happened last time is we went back to the village, and they were celebrating spring. Is that what it was, or was it fall?
Yes, the Festival of Flowers.
Festival of Flowers. And everyone's like, yay, we're back. Don't you just love all the characters here? Isn't it just super fantastic? Aren't these just like the best characters? And then suddenly like a spell came up out of nowhere and it was like, I'm the darkness. You're all getting swallowed up. And we're all like, oh no! And then Callie made sure to specifically specify every character that we all loved and adored getting swallowed by darkness before we get swallowed by darkness. And that's where we left off. Right? Am I wrong?
Is that what happened? Yeah, maybe. Oh
yeah. Also, I complimented her on saying, "Oh no, she's been learning from me."
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, not to have any legal fines or anything from a certain mouse. Nobody was Norded. Everything is fine. They were just swallowed up by darkness, and
that's not the exact definition of that.
Not if you don't want to get sued by the mouse. Anyway, so chapter 7, I have to throw my phone away because it's going crazy, but chapter 7 begins, and the name of the chapter is The Key to Darkness. Not much good.
You don't want to get sued by the mouse?
No, I don't. No. Not much good is spoken about darkness in fairy tales. Mostly when it's described, it's the dark we fear the most of all. And in turn, we see it as evil and vile. The wrong paths we have heard in stories past are often described as bleak and dark and horrifyingly scary. We tend to avoid the dreary path when looking for happiness, when looking for happily ever after. We wonder why our favorite characters would follow down such a path. After all, when stopped at a fork road, who would choose the grim, misshapen path over the one with light shining through the trees? Not our heroes. They know better. Or do they? Light and darkness, good and bad. Such things are valuable assets to learn and which is which when living in a fairy tale. And while looking at fairy tales in the past that you may have grown up on, maybe you found a pattern in them too. Are not the good things speckled in light colors? Are not the villains covered in darkness? So it is completely understandable for you, the listener, to be wary of darkness. After all, are we not trained to fear it? Yes, it is true that dark and light play a powerful part in our story, even in the small things like following a path lined in light. play a part in where the characters are heading. And the characters, enveloped in darkness, must be wondering where that light is, where the twinkling lights of stars, where the sun shining through the trees. Where's the hope? They may think the path to happiness is the one that looks pretty, but isn't it always the dark path that eventually leads to happily ever after? Eli, you awake with the sun in your eyes. The chair underneath you creaks as you lift your hand to the sky to shield your face from its rays. There's a sharp pain in your back as you realize you've been sleeping with your head on your workbench. Your body is contorted into a strange shape as you slept, but you're young. You'll shrug it off. In your other hand is a metal trinket, something special you've been working on. A charm, a smooth, light-colored stone wrapped in copper wire that you've been working on for several days. It is beautiful, and it's intricate, and it's the first thing you have made entirely by yourself. You smile at it, a deep, genuine smile, as a swell of pride erupts in your chest. Winnie is gonna love this, you think. Your room is a bit small, and the metal bits that you're working with are strewn across the floor. It's an average room for a 14-year-old son of a blacksmith. This is where you are, Eli.
All right, cool. All right, today's the day. I'm gonna give it to her. Breakfast first, though.
The door opens and your mother comes in. She says, Eli, you're awake. Come in. We have breakfast prepared, of course. And your father's working out in the thing. You know, I tell him that he needs to slow down. Not that kind of working out. You know what I mean.
He's okay. He's the best at what he does. He's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll go get him so that way we can have breakfast together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you do that.
I'll go run and go get him.
Your dad is hammering away at the at a sword, and it's very fine, and you know he's been working on it for a while. And once the door opens and he sees you, he turns around and he goes, is it time for breakfast?
It's time for. Hey, can I show you something real quick?
Oh, of course.
I hold up the little trinket, whatever it was.
Oh my goodness. Did you make this yourself?
I did.
Is that what you've been working on all this time? And he runs his fingers through it, shaking your hair, and he smiles at you, and he says, I'm so proud of you, son. But where's your mother?
She's inside.
Well, let's go eat.
Right, let's go.
He takes you and you go into the kitchen, and your mother has prepared like a smorgasbord of like all of your favorite breakfast foods, and there's happiness and light, and you've always known this happiness and light in this house. Your parents are very loving people, and they've shown nothing but their love for you, and this is the perfect morning to what probably will be the perfect day. And you sit and you smile with your family, and they laugh, and your mother dotes over you. She leans in and she gives you a little peck on the cheek, and she like gives you a slap and on the face, like, and everything is just good. Is there anything you would like to do while you're sitting here with your family?
I'm pretty excited about later, so I kind of want to finish my food and whatever chores I got to do, I'll go do. Then give them a hug and a kiss on the cheek or whatever, and tell them see you later as I run off.
be back before nightfall. Your
Don't
dad
worry, I will.
and your parents watch you leave, and they stand in the entryway of the blacksmith hut, and they wave, and they smile, and you go off, and you are on a journey to find your friend Winnie, and she would possibly be. You two enjoy going down by the water side. So you figure that's probably where she is. But on your way, you pass several merchants, and they wave to you, and they say, "Good morning, Eli. Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Remember, you have to help me with the mural next week."
I'll don't worry, I'll help you. I'll be there.
Okay.
Good
I'm
morning.
counting on you.
Good morning.
Good-
And it just has like this whole Act 1 like intro scene
Mhm.
song.
Mm-hmm.
Old timey Disney where it's like the real bouncy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bonjour!
For it's Eli's very special day. You know, a bunch of construction worker guys or something.
But you make your way through the town and head towards the dock side, where you know there are several ships coming in from around other kingdoms, and you know that there is a little alcove that goes straight into the seashore. And you make your way there, and there's Winnie, and she is how you always have seen her, very bushy brown hair, and she refuses to pick up her skirts, so there's water on the bottom of them, and her shoes are thrown about, and her feet are in there, and she's looking out into the horizon and like this, and she's like smiling to herself, and
I'm gonna
she's not selling
double check like my
seashells for the
pocket or
seashore.
whatever, make sure the trinket's still in there.
It's still there. It's you're so proud of this, and you know, you pat your
he's just like-
pocket.
It's just like, all right. What am I worried about? She's gonna love it. And I'll
And
go sit next to her.
hey, I was just, you know, looking out and the thing, and I wasn't doing anything special, just looking out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Always fun to look out.
Yeah. Old
See anything cool?
man, well, old man Jenkins is doing the thing again where he takes his shoe off and he tries to scoop out the fish out of the water, and that's fun to watch.
Mine and
attempts is he
Mrs.
on?
J.
What attempt is he on?
I was mid-writing. How many times do we have to teach you this, old man?
He's about on his 5th attempt today, but you know, it's he's gonna get it one day. I just know it.
6
One
attempt.
day
That's
he'll
my
be-
lucky
one day.
number. Mm. I love the young people.
You got it.
You got it.
Keep trying.
Number 7 is it for you. I know it.
Ow, fail, faddle.
One of these days he'll fall in and it'll be really funny.
Oh, don't say that. She like elbows you. Just don't say that. He's
Ah!
just.
We're right here. It's okay. We can get him. It's
So, what's up? Are you?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, I got this thing. And she pulls out a little piece of paper. And it's painted, and it has it's like a portrait of you. And she's like, I was goofing around and
Sorry, folks. I had some technical difficulties. The equivalent of the little puppy pulling out the power cable. But we're back.
welcome back.
I think we were on Eli stuff.
Yes, Eli. Eli and Winnie were kind of supporting Old Man Jenkins. And Winnie gave Eli a portrait that she made of him that I rolled an 8 on. And I
This is where that's when Scotty disappeared.
Yep. What's the last thing you heard, Scotty? Because I don't remember.
We just got done with the bit with Old Man Jenkins, and she was talking about how she made something. It was like made of paper or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Winnie hands you a paper of a painting of a portrait of Eli, of you. And she's like, I like to paint when I'm not doing other stuff. So I hope you like it. And your birthday's coming up, so happy
Whoa.
birthday.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is really, really nice, and it looks just like me. He holds it up next to his face. It's like the Flynn Rider thing, where it's just like, what a coincidence! I made you something. He digs in his pocket and has it cupped in his hand, and he sticks out his fist. Like, go on, catch it. Sit still, would you? We're trying to do a thing.
I'm sorry.
No. Man, it's only been 10 minutes. I'm so scared.
Take it.
Welcome to the world of
you.
live streaming.
Oh my goodness. Do you have an idea of what it looks like, or besides what I described?
So what did you say earlier that it was kind of like made out of?
I said it was like a stone, and it was like copper wire, and that's basically it.
Okay. He would have spent some time chiseling and filing the stone down a little bit, so it would have been like rectangular-ish, book shaped, even like indented a little bit with so it looked like it had the back and the cover with the pages in a little bit, and then it's like X'd across with the copper wiring to hold it in place.
She's like, oh my god, she like hugs you and like looks at it, and it's like, I'm gonna keep this forever. And
Really?
she takes
like
off. Yeah, I love it. And she takes off the necklace that she wears that doesn't really have anything on it, and she slips it through. And then she tries to put it back. She's like, "Can you help me?"
Yeah.
And
She's so cute.
and she just like smiles at you, and she gives you another hug, and she's like, how long did it take you to do this? Like, this is insane. You didn't have to do this for me.
Oh,
You made this for me?
No, it's fine. I wanted to. It doesn't matter how long, because I enjoyed doing it, and it was all worth it in the end. Seeing your face.
And you made it all by yourself?
Yeah,
Your dad must be so proud.
yes, he was. I'm really happy to hear that both of you are elected.
Yeah. She just like sits there like staring at it and like smiling at it and like twirling around in her hands, and then she sits back down on the stone that she was sitting on, and she smiles up at you. She's like, you're gonna be a great blacksmith one day. I just know it.
If I'm not, that's okay too. Because
Of course it is.
as long as everybody, is happy and enjoys what I make, and I enjoy what I make, then that's all that matters.
That's very profound, Eli. I thank you again. Thank you so much. And there's a splash, and Old Man Jenkins is gone from the pier, and he's
Uh-oh.
like, I'm okay. And when he's like, oh God,
Do you need help? Do you need help?
Oh no, I got it. And
I told you it'd be funny.
it's a little funny. God. And he's like, and then he stands up because he realizes the water's not that, and he's like, that must be why I'm not catching fish. And he like pulls his hat and like water comes out of it, and he pulls like a notepad and he writes down in the notepad and he puts it back under his hat. And
My gosh, he's learning. I'm so proud of him.
I'm so proud of you.
You got this, Old Man Jenkins.
Thank you. I do have it. And how does the rest of the day go? Or is there anything else you would like to do, Eli?
So he'll probably hang out a little bit longer with Winnie on the beach, whether they're just watching Old Man Jenkins or whatever, just run around in the shallow part of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, probably later in the afternoon, start heading back into town. Probably visit a few people just to check if they need any assistance with something real quick.
Winnie is walking back into town with you, and she is also stopping to help people. But like mostly it's if you're helping the husband, normally the wife has like taken her and like given her tea and like being like, oh Winnie, how is everything going? And she's like, it's fine, and there's
Your
many
hem is
compliments.
disgusting. What have you been doing?
It's like I have to ask Marie to like hem it up again because I'm not whatever, and it just goes on like that. And there's many compliments about her necklace, and she tells them all about how you made it, and they compliment you and tell you how great of a job that you did. And then as you're walking back to the blacksmith hut, and when he's walking towards you, there's suddenly like a stillness in the air, and you stop. And you look to the side of you, and there's what used to be a fountain in the middle of town is blurry. And was there a fountain there? You don't remember if there was a fountain there. And the people in front of you, who are they? And the girl beside you, who is she? You don't remember. And then Franklin, You awake to the sun in your eyes. You're in your room. And your dad, Martin, looks down at you from his perch atop one of the ramps you have situated around the house, and he says, "Wake up, sleepyhead!"
Ah!
And he smiles at you as you open your eyes. And you're a small boy, right? And you wonder...
Now, I'm big. I'm 6.
You wonder if you've ever been as small as your dad's, but looking at Martin, you think you would have had to have been. You just don't remember. Martin jumps from his perch to the bed beside you, brushing away the flyaway hairs from your face as he gives your forehead a little kiss, and he says, "Come down the stairs, son. We have a surprise for you."
Oh boy, oh boy.
And then you take your little 6-year-old body down the stairs, and you're like and you know what today is. You know what today is because your dads have had everything prepped for the last few days, and they're finally going to teach you how to make cheese.
Gotta make the mozzarella.
Yeah, we're going to make mozzarella.
For those that don't know, mozzarella is the easiest cheese to make.
Yeah, thank you for picking mozzarella because I kind of know how to.
Mozzarella is not the easiest cheese to make. That would be like farmer's cheese.
It's one of them.
I watch a lot of cooking videos.
I know a little bit how to do mozzarella because I also watch cooking videos. So let's just say let's make mozzarella. So
better than noodling carp, right? Or noodling catfish.
Oh, okay. Your dads bring you over to the counter, and there's a little stool so you can stand on it. And there's your dad, Franklin Sr., is sitting there, and he has a little apron on and a little chef's hat, and he smiles at you, and he's like, "It's going to be so good, son. Are you ready?" And
I like to think he's still bedhead and he's still wearing PJs.
Of course. He smiles at you and he gives your forehead a little kiss. And you all spend, the day like doing the preparation for mozzarella. It's very it's kind of early in the morning, but the light is definitely coming in now. And your dads are like, "You gotta be really careful, Franklin. You know what it's like to pound the hot stuff." And they just walk you through the process of taking the cheese and turning it into a ball.
I like to think there's a little musical number that's like both musical number.
The breath of cheese.
But it's also like informative on like actually making cheese.
Step 1, boil the stuff, and then step 2, you do the thing, and then step 3.
1, 2, 3, gotta go pee.
Yeah, but
and Franklin hops down and goes pee and comes back.
And the rat dads are like jazz hands, and they're like doing a musical number while you're peeing. But anyway, they walk you through the process and are very you have a little they sewed you a little apron, and you have a little chef's hat on, and all 3 of you are like in your aprons and chef's hats, and you're just doing like the best that you possibly can. You're having the most wonderful time, and this has to be the best day, right? Because you're with your dads and nothing could be better, and they're teaching you how to make cheese, which is what you wanted to do. And then your dads after a while, says, "Franklin, we have another surprise for you."
Huh? Like by this point, he's just got a mess of everything on him.
It's like, oh, you have been so good, and we're so happy that you're growing up and you're such a big boy. And so we've decided, well, come with us.
And they walk you to outside to a little shed.
I like to think Franklin's young enough
And-
that he probably follows them on all fours. Trying to copy them, you know.
Yeah, the shed's not very far from the home, and it's kind of attached to the side, and they have like a pulley system where they pull the thing and the door handle opens, and there's a little basket. And there's something moving inside the basket, and it like pops its head up, and it's a little chick. It's a little duckling.
Is that a chicken?
No, it's a duck, Franklin.
A duck?
Yeah, he's gonna be your best friend.
I like to think he puts his hand out, and the little thing starts nibbling at his finger, and he's like, I ain't con nibbles.
Oh, that's a great name, son. And Nibbles like and like tries to fly out of the thing, and he lands next to you, and he like looks up, and he's like, and you hear,
Get me up, please. Get me up. Hi.
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 Hi. I'm Franklin.
I guess I'm Nibbles. Nibbles.
You want to make cheese?
What's cheese?
And Franklin runs back inside with nibbles in his hands like this. Takes him towards the kitchen.
as you're running back inside, you forget where you're going. Where are you going? And you look behind you, and you see rats, but they're rats. Is that a thing? And they're who are they?
I think they're up to no good.
And there's a little thing in your hands, and it meep, and just, who is that? What's going on? Where are you? And then, Ribbert, what's your favorite memory?
Okay, well, I had one in mind. I know you had one in mind too. I'm kind of curious to hear what your thought was.
Well, tell Dylan if you have
Okay.
one.
Well, so I was thinking that Ribbert's memory is him and his little brother, Luke, when he took Luke down to the lake with their grandma, and he was helping teach Luke how to swim
Mm-hmm.
for the first time.
That's very interesting, because that's like almost exactly what I wrote.
Well, there you go.
So, Ribbert, you awake to the sun in your eyes, and you're laying on your back in an open field. Flowers pepper the ground with bits of color. The sky is a calm blue, and the sun shines down to warm your skin, but the world around you is just peaceful. You feel for a moment, your eyes closing as the atmosphere lulls you back to sleep, but a shadow hangs over you, blocking out the rays from the sun and cooling the air around you. You hear an odd sound coming above you. It's like, and you peek one eye open, and you're greeted with the sight of your brother standing over you. Dripping from his mouth, a line of spit making its way down slowly to your face.
I think I would like roll out of the way and like try and trip him with my legs.
Okay. Can you roll something for me,
Sure.
please?
I'll roll legs for days.
Okay, I will roll for Luke.
Oh boy, let's see. That would be a 7 on my end.
Ooh. How old would you say you are here?
Oh, that's a good question. 12?
Okay.
Would that make sense? I think so.
Yeah.
Do you have
And
little
so I
legs
will-
and stuff yet? Or are you a tadpole? Or
Yeah, I have legs.
okay.
I will say that Luke is 10, and he says, "Not so fast, big brother," and he like takes you and spins over and like does a cartwheel, and he's showing off, and he like stands on your chest, and he's like, "Haha, I got you."
This once.
Never in my life have I been called big sister by my siblings.
You know what? I'm a big. My brother used to call me Issy. I guess whatever.
I just say.
You're fine. It's
I'm
okay.
kidding.
Not so fast, big brother. I won't say it ever again. More like not so fast, douche nozzle.
That
There
sounds
you
about
go.
right.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Fine, I'll do that the whole time. I was just trying to be cool.
Yes, Ribbert's true name. Schnauzer.
Ribbert, is that your real name? Now you're gonna say you haven't been a frog your whole life.
That's ridiculous. Of course I've been a frog my whole life.
He's like,
Come on, where have you been sleeping all day?
Just enjoying the sunlight and everything. Jeez. Why are you spitting on people?
Because you look like you're boring, and I don't like that.
Me? Boring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Luke, please. I'll show you boring.
What are you gonna do about it?
Am I still on the ground?
yeah.
Oh,
His leg is on your chest.
of course.
Tickle him.
That's what I was thinking. That was my thought. I wanted like try and like get up. I want to like get him on the stomach and like tickle him,
Okay, you can do that.
pull him down in the grass to me. Boom! Oh wow. That's an 11 on the dice. I don't know what
Callie,
I
let
might
him
add.
win.
Okay, well, like, yeah, you pull him down and you start tickling him, and he's like, no, Mom said no, you're not supposed to do that.
Well, Mom's not here to stop me, is she?
No, but Nana is. I call Nana.
Oh, you think Nana's gonna stop me?
Yeah, I do, because she
Oh,
likes
yeah?
me better.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm the oldest.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. And a very like a nice looking woman wearing a very like kind of like a sundress situation, very casual dress, comes over. She has a nice big hat on, and she says, boys, please, you're princes, you should be refined.
Oh, I am refined. Look at me.
He tried to spit on me, Nana.
He tried to spit on me. Don't listen to that lie.
No, he's a liar. You
You're a
only said
liar.
that because I said that you were gonna
Yeah,
spit on me
okay.
first.
You look like a toad.
You are a toad.
Oh, please. Toads can't swim, just like you. Yeah.
Take that back, and he like punches you in the stomach. He doesn't punch very hard.
Oh gosh. Oh, lay back in the grass. Oh, he slain me.
Your Nana says, Luke, I know you tried to spit on your brother. I was right there. I watched you do it. Now, stand up, both of you. Ribbert, don't act like a frog. You are a handsome young man. You don't want your face to get stuck like that.
I guess you're right. Sorry, Nana.
All right, boys. So shall we go to the river?
Yeah, let's do it.
And your Nana walks down to the river, and Luke is like running around and he's doing cartwheels and he's like, check this out. I can do it better than you. And you guys get to the river, and Luke just stares at the water. And he like dips his toe in, and he's like looks up at you, and he's like, I don't want to go in.
You don't want to go in?
No.
No. Why not? You scared?
No.
No? Well,
You're
how
scared.
could you? Me?
Yeah,
I'm not afraid of anything.
I know.
Like Nana said, we're princes. We can do anything with our minds to it, right?
Okay,
I'll
but you go
push-
first.
I'll push Luke on the shoulder, just like
No.
playfully.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm not pushing him in the water. I'm just like shoving him.
Okay. You go first.
What? Well, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, it'll just prove I'm the better brother, but I mean, whatever.
You do that thing from Cinderella 3 where he goes, okay, and then he jumps in.
Yeah, I'll jump in. Ooh, it's so scary. Oh my gosh.
You're already in, so I guess I don't have to go, right? All right, let's go back to the castle. It's fine. Woo!
Can I swim over and like grab his leg?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and yank him in with me.
Okay.
It's a 10 on the dice.
All right, you yank your brother into the water. He goes, ah, no! I'm drowning. Help me! I'm drowning. And your Nana says, boys, dignified, please. And your brother stands up and he goes, "Tch," and he splashes your Nana. And she says, Lucas, do we need to have a talk? And he says, no, I don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. It was Ribbert. It was Ribbert. It was Ribbert. It was Robert. It was Robert.
Yeah, stop getting my name wrong and splash him.
It's funny. It's funny because you're a frog.
You're a toad.
Ribbert.
Just because your name doesn't rhyme with toad doesn't. Get out of here.
Lucas, stop calling your brother a frog. I'm very tired of it. He's going to believe he is a frog one day. And
Ribbit. Oh no, I'm turning into a frog, Nana.
No!
Oh, he scares me.
No!
Ribbit.
No! I don't want Robert to be a frog.
I think Robert is gonna swim over to where Lucas is, and he's just gonna go Ribbit, Ribbit. He's gonna stick his tongue out and just like towards his face.
Ah! Nana. But yeah, you and your brother Luke swim around for the rest of the night, and for the rest of the day, and your
and,
Nana
and Robert he definitely does like actually try to teach Luke. He's not just fucking around, messing with him all the time.
And Luke is willing to learn because he wants to be brave. So he wants to be the greatest prince ever, and he tells you that. And he swims kind of like doggy paddles a little bit. And would you like to roll to see if you teach him very well?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Can I use my book learning for this, maybe?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's gonna be 11 in that case.
Okay. I will say that Luke starts to pick it up after a while. And you do the thing like where you hold him and he like does the paddling and stuff. And then at one point you let go and he just paddles by himself and he's like, I'm actually doing it. And your Nana says, oh, brava, Lucas. Brava. And she claps. And at one point she actually gets in the water too, and starts splashing along with you guys. And it's just a very, very nice day with your family. And as the sun starts setting and there's fireflies out, you start heading back to your Nana's part of where she lives. And the air gets still. And your brother, what was his name again? And is he your brother? Where am I? Who am I? And Alexia.
This one's easy. I have no memories. I don't know.
You awake with the sun in your eyes. You're looking out the window of your tower. Your head is resting on your arms as you look across the trees to see bits of a town coming into view. An explosive shout can be heard behind you as a familiar sound of your wizard master, Pimple-Dink Twiddly-Bump, jumps up and down on one foot. Oh God! Oh God! He's dropped
and like tries to put out any fire situation.
Wait. He's dropped a big book on his toe and is cursing.
She doesn't know. She's just trying to figure it out.
And he's cursing up a storm. And he's like, "Oh God!" And the tower is the same as it's always been. No matter how many times you've cleaned up the place, Pimpy always seems to make a mess the next day. You laugh as you watch him, and watching you makes Pimpy laugh. He stops jumping and says, Alexia, sleeping, I see. I thought we were going to work on light today,
I can't get it. I keep trying, and it's not happening.
Well, you're going to get it, my lady. You're going to get it one day, and I'm going to be the one to teach you. Because I am the greatest.
Yes.
Don't you agree?
The greatest wizard of all of the realms. That's you.
I gotta write my mother about this. She's not gonna be able to contain herself. But he walks over.
You should write down in your letter how you keep your place very clean all the time.
He looks at you and he's like, "Oh, why would I have to keep it clean if I have you?"
Well, why do I have to keep cleaning if you keep making a mess of things?
Oh, man. You're right. All right. Well, let's get started, shall we?
All right.
Yeah, you're going to do it. Today is the day. I know it. All right. Now, concentrate. Feel the power within yourself. Take the power from the forces around you and make light. Well, that was something.
I think I farted. I don't think that was light.
It was something. It was a backfire for sure. Let's see if we can make it come out the other end, and I'm not meaning your mouth.
Okay.
You might be able to do something with those farts. You know, I had a friend who could do it, like, but it's, you know, we want to produce light.
Right.
Light.
Right. Light.
Like, and like, maybe one day you could do this. And he takes off his hat and he goes, whoop! And like a big light comes from his hat. And he's like, boop, boop. And it like a flashlight. It comes on and off when he touches the side of his hat. And he bows. Oh, you will. I know it. I wouldn't have taken you as my apprentice if I didn't see something in you. Would you like to roll the magic?
Yeah. I got an 8.
An 8. Would you like to describe what you're doing and maybe add a few points to that?
I think that she is trying to focus on like the things that Pimpley told her before of like how, you know, light comes from the inside and it's like happy thoughts and all of the things that make you warm and fuzzy inside.
Mm-hmm.
And his dumb jokes and his stupid puns and his mess makes her happy. So she's just thinking about her master and how he is super cool.
Oh. Okay. I will let you add 2 to that. So your total will be 10.
Yeah.
And with that, a little beep, 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 pew, 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 pew. Oh, it's a very light flicker, but it's light all the same. And you look down at it, and it's just you created something.
I did it! Look.
Yes, very good. I knew you could do it. And like he goes pew pew, and like little confetti comes from his fingertips. And he's like, "I'm so proud of you, my dear."
He's just looking at it, just staring at it, just like, oh.
It's as long as you concentrated on it, it's very constant. And it, you know, it flickers from time to time, but it's still, it never goes out. But yeah, Pimpy says, "I'm so proud of you. Well, I'm gonna make us some lemonade. Do you want lemonade?"
Yes. How do I stop?
Oh. You know, just like maybe.
We also have cookies. I think we have some cookies left.
Did you make cookies? Oh, the last time you made cookies, what kind are they?
Well, they're lemon cookies. We only have lemons.
Oh, of
You,
course.
There was the incident with the lemons, and now there's lemons everywhere, so I have to use them somehow.
Oh, well, I don't remind me. That's the last time I talked to the lemon witch of the woods. We were kind of flirting, and it was just I don't have to explain this to you. It's fine. But Pimpy goes towards the kitchen area, and he takes lemons, and he does a thing where he like chops in the air, and it chops the lemon in half, and then he magically squeezes it, and it goes into 2 glasses, and it's like a perfect cup of lemonade with sugar. He puts the sugar in it and stirs it around, and it's the lemon witch of the woods. She gave you a lot of lemons, so you got to make lemonade.
When life gives you lemons.
Dun 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 dun. dun.
Thank you for thinking of the exact same dumb shit.
My brain runs on vines. It's fine. Yeah, but you sit there with Pimpy, and you eat the cookies, and you drink the lemonade, and is there anything else you would like to do with Pimpy?
No. She's just enjoying her day.
All right. Yeah, you spend the day with Pimpy, and he shows you a bunch of new books that he's gotten, and he tells you about some of the people that he's met, and how there's a big building, and it's on it's got feet, and it moves around, and the people are calling it. And there's a wizard that lives in there, and
a wizard.
Yeah.
I bet he's not as cool as you.
Oh, he's much younger than me. That's the problem. You can get another like a ladies' man in these woods. You don't know you're gonna lose. You wouldn't leave me for him, right?
I don't know. I've never met him.
Oh, that's good. And let's keep it that way. And he gives you a little pat on the cheek. And he's he starts walking away, and he's talking, and he's like, yeah, and I just, and then all of a sudden you can't hear him anymore, and you don't know who he is. Who is this man? Where are you? Who are you? What is this? And for a moment, Alexia, the world seems to crumble before your eyes. There's places on the wall that tear off like tile into just an inky blackness. And then the man in front of you is gone. And you feel sad, but you don't know why. Why do you feel so sad? Why are you so sad? What is happening? What is this? And then from almost nothing, a hand reaches out and grabs your shoulder. And there's a girl standing behind you. And she's somewhat familiar to you. She's kind of short, and she has curly brown hair. And she's wearing a necklace with a blue crystal in the center. And she says, Alexia, take my hand.
Okay.
And as she takes your hand, the world vanishes as you are pulled into darkness. You're holding on to this girl's hand, and it's like you are in a pool of inky liquid, but you can breathe, and you're swimming through it, and she pulls you. And she says, I'm going to fix this. We're going to fix this.
What's going on? What happened? Where are we?
You'll understand in a minute. Just, I have to find the boys. And she says, just hold on to me. And she's like crying, but the tears coming out of her eyes are inky blackness. And she pulls you along, and it's like you're falling forward as she's falling backwards, and you're swimming.
I'm gonna pull her back, and I'm gonna say, "Are you okay?"
If we don't move fast, it's all gonna be gone.
Okay.
Just try to remember.
I don't remember anything.
Just try. And she pulls you forward again, and she's falling back, and she's looking around for any sign of something, and all of a sudden she lights up, and there's a light coming from the left of her, and she starts swimming towards it. She says, never let go of my hand. And it takes a moment, but you reach a light, and she yanks this light open, so light fills the entire area that you were in, and then all of a sudden you are standing in the middle of a town, and there's a boy, and he's short, and he has red hair like yours, and he's holding a duck. And the girl reaches out to him and says, please come with me.
Who are you?
And Franklin, you don't know this person, but it's the most vivid that you've seen.
Are you an angel?
And she
Step
laughs.
out, that's Eli's girl.
She laughs, and she holds out her hand, and she says, if I tell you I am, will you take my hand?
See, I don't know. You're a stranger, and you're like, I don't know. It just seems weird. Okay, I guess it won't hurt.
And she holds your hand, and she pulls you out, and you are in the darkness. And she brings you, Alexia, you, Franklin, up, and says, hold on to each other, we'll make a chain. And she pulls you along, and she's shouting,
wait, where are we?
It's just, please, I'll explain everything. Just help me find the lights.
Oh, I can do that.
What do you mean? This bright light comes into your hands, and it illuminates the way, and you see through this light 2 more lights responding to it. And
That way.
Thank you, Alexia. And she jets towards another of the lights.
Oh, your name's Alexia? I just remembered I had an accent.
Yeah.
It's okay, you
you-
forgot everything. It's fine.
Are you a witch? How only witches use magic?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
The girl rips open the light again, and you see a frog boy with a crown on his head, and he's looking around, and she says, "Please take my hand."
It'd be a stain on my honor if I didn't, my lady. And I'll hold out my hand.
And she also drags you back into the darkness as the light disappears. And she says, "Keep the chain going. Just hold on. We got one more." And you don't know how long time has elapsed. It could be minutes, it could be seconds, it could be hours. You have no idea. It just feels like time doesn't exist in this world. And she heads towards the last light, and she says, "Please, please, please." And she rips it open, and Eli, this girl that you've never seen before, she reaches out her hand, and she says, "Eli, take my hand."
Who are you? Why? What's happening?
It's okay. I just look, your friends are here. Just please.
I don't know any of these people.
Please. Eli.
But something about
Start
you all
reaching
smells
out.
familiar.
Starts reaching out slowly, and maybe kind of pulls back a little bit though.
Please trust me.
Okay. He grabs her hand.
And she pulls you back through into the darkness as the world around you disappears. And you've created a chain.
Chain of memories, you might say. That's a Kingdom Hearts game.
It is a Kingdom Hearts game. Thank you.
What am I going to do with all these
Thank you,
cards?
Aya.
There's also a rechain of memories.
I'm sorry, I had to. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You're going to have to
When he is
remind
mommy
us.
day.
Yeah.
Go on.
And she pulls all of you into the darkness, and there is no light around you anymore. There's just the 5 of you, and the girl who's holding all of you, and you're in a circle at this point. She wipes her inky black tears on her nice yellow shirt, and she says, please, Alexia, make the light again." At the will you roll a magic for me?
Yeah. Where the fuck did my dice go? Fuck it. I can't find my dice. New dice. There's too many things on this table. Apologies. Oh, they're there. Okay, I got a woo! I got a 11.
Okay. Yeah. So the light that you have in your hands, you bring it to Winnie holds the bottoms of your hands and brings it into the middle of the circle. And she says, all of you, please put your hands on the light. And she says, she takes the light in her hands and she expands it. And it envelops you, all of you. And, and all of a sudden, you're standing in the middle of a forest. Your eyes are closed and the light shines. And you remember that this is Winnie, that these are your friends, that you were just pulled through a weird inky darkness that shouldn't exist. But those memories, your most happy memories, they're gone. You reach for them and they're not there.
Do any of
But
you, do any of you remember the 21st of September?
I don't.
everything else,
I'm not even sure what day it is now.
everything else you remember. You remember being engulfed in darkness. You remember going through the journey that you went through. But now you're standing in the middle of a forest. There's a girl in a
What?
yellow dress sitting on the ground,
What just
hugging
happened?
a book.
That was terrifying.
Wendy, what just happened?
It's Winnie.
Oh, I thought I saw red hair. My bad.
No, that's me.
I'm joking, Wendy. But,
It's she erased them. And she flips through her book in her hands, and the pages are blank. She erased them all.
Who?
The Queen.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
Wait, who did she
You're-
erase?
She's wiping the tears.
Are they normal now?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's still a black stain on her yellow dress. And she says, everyone but you.
What?
I pulled you out but there was no more light anywhere else. I think I was able to find you because I was holding on to Eli when it happened, and he had memories of you, and I must have not gotten to anybody else in time. This is my fault.
No. Why would it be your fault? You just said the queen did this. You literally just said that.
Okay, so I gotta ask. You said our
Yeah.
most precious memories are gone.
Yeah.
Do we remember
The memory
those
of that
peoples?
time. Yes, you remember those people, but you
Okay.
don't remember that day.
I don't think that my master is a
Then
very
how-
powerful wizard. I don't
how-
think that she could take him out.
Then where are we now?
She looks up, and over the tree line you see smoke coming from the east. And she says, we're in the enchanted forest. It's everything is going to be fine.
Of course it is.
Yeah, because I got you out. I got all of you out, and you can save them.
Wait, if you got us out, then we could go and get everyone else. We could.
No.
Very, very important question here.
Hmm.
You never specified nibbles.
I said you were holding the duck
Yeah.
in your hands.
Okay.
Nibbles is fine.
No, I didn't say anything about Robin.
No.
You
You
killed
know,
Robin, you bastard!
Didn't kill Robin.
We're gonna find Robin later, and it's gonna be like post-apocalyptic badass warrior dude.
Oh, that's what
That's
what I'm. That's what I'm
like a
expecting.
little
Yeah,
eye
totally.
patch and
he has
and
like
like
a
equal size Buster Sword.
We give him
Oh, yeah, he has,
aviators, and he's just like, kept me waiting, huh?
Smoking.
things that change around here.
I've been through a lot.
It's been
Sorry.
2 days.
Sorry, Callie. Anyway,
It's fine. No, I appreciate. I thank you for giving me an idea. Anyway,
it's coping mechanism.
No.
Yeah.
We need to go back.
No, we can't go back.
If I'm gonna be a knight, I can't willingly just not go back. I need
There's
to
nothing to go back to, Franklin.
Hmm.
They're all okay. Now this is gonna sound crazy, but your paths have been rewritten. Everything.
Franklin looks at
I
the
could-
camera. Do I need to make a new logo?
No. Everything that could. Everything that was is no longer, except for you. I only know this because when I was a kid, I was given this book, and I was chosen to be a fixer. I'm supposed to keep the stories, keep your lives together.
Then
And yeah,
then how do we
things-
fix it? Do we just write it down in the book?
Mm.
I don't know how to
Well-
read.
Mm.
I
I
thought
mean,
I
it is
taught you how to
magic
read,
book.
Franklin.
Well,
The thing about that is,
This is where we learned that Franklin has dyslexia, and I'm very proud of him.
That's fine. She
We
says,
can get you an audiobook. It's fine.
she says, I don't know how much time has passed. I just know that I know what it means when the words on these pages are gone. But I think that we could rewrite them, you know? Things might have defaulted back or something, but we could rewrite them, right? Would you be willing to help me do that?
Of course.
Of course.
Do you really think that's possible, Winnie?
Of course it's possible.
I think that's the
It's going to be
only chance
possible,
we
and we're going to
have.
do it. Right?
If that stupid book can tell sort of the future, I bet that we can put things back to where they belong.
Eli, what do you think?
I don't know. Part of me says, what's the point? If someone is capable of doing this, then what chance do we have? But if there is a chance that I can see my parents again, then we have to take it.
Well said.
All right. Okay. All right. Things aren't going to be what you remember them as. When we get to the people that you know, you might not recognize them. And I just need you to be prepared for that.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I don't know. I never thought that. I knew she was the most powerful, but I didn't think she could do this, you know?
She's never stolen memories before.
No, she has on a lesser scale, but this is an entire book. And she holds up the book, and it's very thick, you know it.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that book got cake.
Got cake.
Yeah.
Dang it, Franklin. We said don't use it as a plate.
Oh, sorry.
Franklin! There's just a whole cake on it.
Hmm.
Plays a slide whistle.
It's lemon flavored.
Mustard flavored.
No! No!
What is
no!
it, Barkley?
Ugh.
Close,
No,
but
it's-
not really.
Ugh.
I think Ribbert will he'll draw his sword and he'll say, well, if they might not be like how we remember, well, I've been there before, so I'm ready for it.
Okay. You probably are confused. So the only reason I was able to pull you out was because I believe, if I've read enough books, I believe that the memory that you were in, which you don't know anymore, is the one thing tying you to your life. And once that disappears, you're gone. But I was able to get you before that happened. And I think that everybody else I'm very confused. I don't have all the answers, you know? Like, I'm just
Would it be possible if we were to find the other people's happiest memories, would be able to put them back together again?
In order to do that, we would have to find them first, I think. But I believe you were onto something.
I think we
I
need to
wish I
go
knew more
visit
about
the queen and make her change everything back.
Mm.
Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Mostly because she is one of the most powerful people in the world.
But maybe we could. Like, maybe she'll listen to reason. Like, the people in the Enchanted Forest, they say that she's one of the nicest people, right? Why would she do this?
That's what I was
Exactly.
confused about. Why?
Hmm.
I knew she was the Witch Queen for a reason.
No, the king has just been. Well, I thought the king was talking smack about her. She was always very nice in the woods, from what I was told.
So much for that.
I guess.
I will do my best to make sure that you remember your happiest memories. You know, like I will do my best. I lost mine as well. But I was able to snap out of it. There are
Wait,
things
no,
I
I
wish I could change. Huh?
I still have my happiest memory. I was training
You-
with Philip.
Do any of you have your happiest memory?
Okay, out of character. He doesn't realize that
Yeah.
he's lost it, so this is like the
Yeah.
second highest.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that, I was gonna say, like, if it's, like, the second one, then it would probably...
Yeah.
Before the party went south, that was one of the happiest days of my life.
Okay.
I only
Well-
remember what the mirror showed me.
I think Ribbert, who's had memories stolen before, I think he realizes that there's a hole there for sure. It's like, I don't.
Yep. I knew you'd come in clutch, Dylan. Yeah. When he says, okay, so let's head off. And what are we doing again? Oh God!
We do what
I'm
knights do
having an
best.
anxiety attack.
And she'll draw her sword. We go out into the forest and we have adventures, and we'll save everyone.
From the queen! From,
Whatever
Okay.
the reason is that she did this.
from the evil witch queen.
I don't... I don't know about that.
And we have to also break Eli's curse.
Yes.
Yes.
course.
And Ribbert's curse.
And Ribbert's
Franklin,
curse.
do you have a curse? I'll put it on the list.
I mean, just
Franklin curse, maybe.
not that I know
And
of.
find Alexia's tutor, maybe.
Maybe being around you.
Oh, whoa.
As he gives you like a cocky smirk, as you know he's joking, but he's just being a little ass.
She punches you.
Ow!
not dead, yeah, on the arm, yeah.
Ribbert.
Yeah, and maybe Pimpy knows how to, maybe he can help us. He's
Yeah.
very powerful.
Yeah. We'll put things back together.
Hmm.
We will put things back together. We will put things back together. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Eli, you good?
No. I have a sensation that I want to find my parents, but what if I don't want to remember? What if that memory leads to something worse? Something I don't want to remember.
You're thinking too hard about this. Let's go find the queen, kick her butt, and get our memories back. And then everything will be perfect. Okay, Wendy, which way is to the queen?
It's Winnie.
Right.
You can
Eli.
call me Gwendolyn. It's fine.
To be honest, this is not me trying to be an ass. I just really
No, I
cannot
know.
remember names.
It's fine. I'm playing along with it.
I thought it was Franklin, like, not knowing.
No. I get that same problem that Kevin has, but he just is like, all of my characters just don't remember names. No, Franklin would have remembered. Anyway.
I try.
What if your
Eli.
most important memory was when somebody told you what their name was?
That'd be very bad.
I'll be back.
First meeting of first loves.
Eli, I think I understand your concern, but if the past 5 or 6 years of my life have taught me anything, it's that even remembering things that bring you pain or sadness sometimes is better than not remembering it all. They give you, well, they give me anyway, strength and something I don't want to go back to, I suppose. A baseline, perhaps.
That makes sense. Reminds me of when I stubbed my toe on the coffee stand. I always remembered that. And then I never hit my foot on the coffee stand anymore.
Oh, I did that all the time. The tower kept moving.
I like to think like Franklin's like a normal coffee stand. And then like Alexia's is like this crazy alchemical contraption.
It's like one of those things that like you think of like a coffee table. She's thinking like a coffee machine that's like a super fancy French press situation, but like crazy. Even bad memories or emotions are still very important, and you're not gonna be whole without them.
But they're bad. Why would you want to remember?
Because they make the good ones even better.
I guess that makes logical sense.
I know for me, anyway, the fear of not remembering it all is far worse than having to remember the bad times.
So,
Makes it a very
all this
secret
talk has
way
been
down.
very boring.
Ribbert
Winnie,
has
which way
memories.
to the queen?
Indeed.
I
don't hear Big Time Rush, so that's good sign, maybe?
Oh
Oh no!
God.
What is
The Halloween version of Big Time Rush. We're fucked.
God. I'm gonna put them in at some point. You gotta see Big Time Rush.
you all keep saying that like it's something, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a band of misfits.
It's a band of bards.
It's a band of bards.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A
Yeah.
minstrel.
They must be bards that move really fast.
Mm.
Yeah, they travel from
Big
one
time.
place- Yeah. Witty language.
Fjord.
Yuck. Sorry. Gosh. Sorry, guys.
Oh God! It's like the dream sequence in the Goofy movie. She's turning into Goofy. What?
Spooky.
Oh boy.
It's the first scene.
I
Yeah.
know. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't
Okay,
think I've seen.
I know what we're doing after this.
Oh God. Okay. I've seen an extremely goofy movie a lot. I can tell you what happens in that.
The first one's better.
I'm sure it is, but my mom always got me like direct to DVD videos when I was a kid, so I
That's
grew
fair.
up on that.
The first one's aged better.
The second one's not bad. I watched it.
It's not bad. It's just
Second one's not
very
bad.
2000s.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Franklin
Yeah.
skateboards on a half pipe.
The one dude looks like Chris Pine, but if he was a dog, it's weird. Anyway.
Anyway.
Winnie picks up the book and she brushes herself off, and she looks at her shirt and she's like, ew. Okay. And says, well, let's do the freaking thing, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Nibbles.
Where are we going?
Nibbles. You okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
Wait, hold on. That brings up a good question. If Franklin doesn't have his memory, does he remember Nibbles' name?
I remember Nibbles'
That's-
name, but I don't remember giving it to him, and I don't remember
Mhm.
actually getting him.
Yeah.
Alright.
And Nibbles remembers Franklin, but he doesn't know how he got his name. And he doesn't remember how he met Franklin.
Oh, that was his favorite memory too.
Yeah.
Aw. I thought it would be when he snuck into the kitchen and ate all the peas.
No, that's the second one. But
Just imagining, like, you just hear rustling in the kitchen, you go out there, and there's just like a bag of peas that just spilled on the floor, and you just
You
looking
see
all
a
guilty.
duck. Never
Um,
seen a duck look guilty in his life.
no, they're proud of what they do.
That's very true.
Winnie like gets up and she brushes herself off and she smiles at you guys. She says, okay, all right, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And then she
What does the book say?
the book says nothing. It's useless, and she tosses it behind her.
No. No. I know it's useless, but also
Can't you just
even the
can't
most
you-
useless things can be used sometimes.
can't you just write in the book?
Anybody have a pen?
Alexia picks out a pen from her hair that she probably has in there and forgot about it.
What's a
And
pen?
She's like, alright.
I've heard of quills.
Pick up a pick quill. It's a quill. Gotta put it in the thing.
You're like, F you, Scott.
Alright.
9:55.
Let's see.
Oh no, your quill is entering the void.
Yeah, I have a magic quill. It's invisible.
It's a void rose.
I think the first part, say, as all good stories say, once upon a time.
As
It's
you write
cliche.
one. Do you write once upon a time?
Mhm.
As you write once upon a time, your letters become like print. And it says once upon a time and 3 dots.
There was a group of adventurers off to save the memories and lives of their friends and family.
Of the Forgotten Realms. Oh wait, trademark.
Those realms are so forgotten.
As
The
you
nameless
say that,
the nameless kingdom.
as you write that down, the bottom of the book starts glowing in your hands, and things
I think it's
move
working.
around on the cover, and different things rearrange into place. And you flip the book over, and on the front cover, it's the title, and it says Unwritten.
It's a good looking title.
Yeah,
Herbert looked
It's
at-
like the title
look at
just
the
dropped
cover.
itself on there.
yeah.
You're on the cover. Look at that.
Yeah.
A frog.
There's like it looks like our logo.
Is that a tower?
But
Yeah, that's my house.
That's sad.
Why is
when
it
he says
sad?
guess you're forging your own story. How about that?
Yeah.
And you head off. But on the other side of the enchanted forest, a large castle sits atop a mountain. The tops of the spires brush the clouds. The air is still and the sky is dark. And the way to the castle is a stone bridge, avoiding dark and murky water. In the throne room, a woman sits on a big, lonely throne. Her long dress cascades past her feet, and she sits straight back in the throne, a picture-perfect picture of poise. The silence in the throne room is interrupted by the doors crashing open. Thrown with such velocity that it's sure to create a dent in the stone wall it was forced onto. An orc with dark armor makes his way in, smiling a heavy smile as he looks to the queen. Have you found what you're looking for? The queen asks, to which the orc gestures to a compatriot coming up behind him. And the compatriot walks in, and he's carrying a plump blonde woman in his arms. The queen's red lips turn up, and she smiles. And that's where we're going to end it.
Mona's not gonna be happy.
She found her
Yeah.
opera singer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an opera
Chris is
singer.
gonna be pissed.
She needs to get her little Viking hat and her
Yeah.
hair in ponytails.
Yeah, that's chapter 7 of Unwritten. I hope you guys liked it. It's like-
That's what I call yikes.
That's why I call yikes.
Staring at a blank page before you. Anyway.
Release your inhibition.
Feel the way on your skin.
I did not name this game after that song. It just happens to be the song.
for you.
Only you can let it in.
Oh my god.
What is going on?
What? Singing a written.
I quote, sung, unquote, the parts I knew.
Mhm. So thank you for joining us for chapter 7 of Unwritten. It was fun, and I almost cried a few times. It was great.
So did I.
Me too.
Winnie cried a few times for you. It's fine.
Not yet. I'm surprised.
Oh boy. But okay, you guys want to do plugs? Io, what's up? Do you want to do a plug?
Hey everybody, my name is Aya Golder. You can find me on my Twitter and Instagram and all those other places under that handle, because that's my name. I have commissions open, and if you want me to draw cute smooching couples because Valentine's coming up, please, I will do that. Yeah, like that. I thought you were gonna show them like the many pictures of Yami and Lilia. Yeah. There's also one on the other side.
I thought Dylan was gonna go, wow, or whatever he says after he does that.
You know, make out Reese.
Yeah, and my next game is gonna be the one I am GMing, which is Saffron Academy with our very early super special Halloween special. The gang's gonna get all dressed up. There's gonna be a trap of sorts laid out by the team. Somebody is trying to have a very fun birthday party.
I'm gonna
And
do it.
yeah.
Gonna throw a birthday party.
Gonna throw a birthday party.
The first thing you need to do is bake a cake. It's the way you make it.
If you
Ah.
and if you cook it by the book, it will make it easy.
Now I feel like I need to
Cake sound.
record the cake song in Darth's voice.
Yes, please. Yeah, so that, and oh god, now I want Tarsk in the
If one of you says something about a quivering chin, I'm gonna run out of here. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say in the pink girl's like cute like pink dress. That would be adorable.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, that's me. So you can catch that on Fracture Moon channel on Twitch, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, Thursday. Go find me there. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Reese, what's up?
Hello, everyone. I am at Repieces on Twitter. I believe my next game is going to be, well, that's not streamed. So the next one streamed is going to be the Retroverse on Friday, February 12th.
Yeah.
I posted on my Twitter like 2 seconds video of something that happened in last chapter of Unwritten.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna upload the second one from chapter 6 as well, probably tonight. So go check that out if you're interested and want to feel kind of sad. But it is spoilers, so
I mean,
you
if
wanna
you're
watch it
watching
first.
this,
If you're watching this, you kinda-
yeah.
if you're already at this far and this is the only one you've seen, what are you doing?
It's still
Oh, boy.
spoilers.
Seems
Oh,
like a
come on.
weird place to start, but I'm not gonna
You don't
judge
start
you.
at like
No.
Kingdom Hearts 3 and then, it's like
Well, where else are you going to start the story?
maybe like
We just
Double
started.
Living. You're right.
Everything else got unwritten.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. If you want to be as confused as our characters, just watch it from this episode on.
If you want to see the prequel to this series, go watch the first 6 episodes.
There you go.
It's called the Golden Arc. It's great.
Mhm.
The prelude, is, if you
Yeah.
will.
It's unwritten gold.
Giving Callie ideas, I can see it.
I'm upset.
So
Unwritten Kai.
so yeah. Go check it out.
Souls.
I don't promise great quality, but
It's
I enjoyed
so
making
good.
them.
It's really great.
I love
I
them. I'm very
appreciate it.
proud
It
of
makes
them.
me cry.
I cried about a little frog in Alexia's arms, and oh god.
Spoilers. Oh no. Go watch them. Next.
Dylan.
Hey.
What?
So besides this, you can also find right here on this channel, Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, where we do more Chaos Crew, which we just started season 2, with the party
Electric
going down to a magic academy in the great mega dungeon of Undermountain. They had a fight against a disembodied arm in the bathroom. They
Yeah, as you do.
toured. Yeah, as you
Yeah.
do. They toured a magic school. They met Vex's guest character Kumar, who's a big buff Oni, and maybe my character's dad / parent / Oni can do
How
whatever
tall
want.
are they?
Oh God, however tall they want to be. Really.
Yeah. Do you not remember the
9
picking
foot-
match that they had? The height that they're at.
9'6". Where's a nice
Yeah,
hat? Okay.
that's about right.
God, if that's
With the hat and the heels, yeah. And at the very end, some things happened, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out.
There's a troll in the dungeon.
There's
so
a
we
well,
gotta
yeah,
find
there's a troll in the dungeon too.
A character's missing.
A character.
Oh my god, I forgot about
I-
this.
Well, I guess
It's
we'll
almost like
see.
you got
You'll have to join
unwritten
us on
from the
that.
show.
Oh yeah, it's almost like Scotty rolled real bad.
A 1 on a D100.
We're really good. We don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
It
Maybe you
doesn't
got
mean,
sent to heaven.
I feel like we're gonna be way more productive. That's for sure.
You're like, where's patience? And it's just like, guys, I sent it to Godhead. Hi.
Hi guys.
I'm the god of entropy now. I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know how entropy is gonna feel.
Yeah,
about
I don't
that.
know.
Yeah, your Gruul is gonna be really pissed about that. Anyway,
But yeah, that's what I got going on.
he has
Wow,
stats in
happening
5th edition
in my
now.
game.
Wink, wink.
Scotty, would you like to go?
Yeah, since I've interrupted like everybody, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Hey, everybody, thank you for watching this channel. We host a lot of games here. The next game will actually be tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we continue our Humblewood Curse of Strahd mix game, where the group's dealing with a lot of werewolves, and one player's a werewolf, and they're fighting the werewolf alpha and kicking their ass. So
I
we'll
heard that Strahd charmed my sweet patoot. How dare he?
Meanwhile, another character is running away from the scene, heading towards Strahd's castle. So we'll see where it goes from there tomorrow. But besides that, I do a bunch of graphic design and Illustrator freelance artwork. If you're interested, you can check out my Fiverr and stuff. It's on my full page on my Twitter profile. You can go check that out. I also have a few products in the DMs Guild. I was going to put some aquatic races out, but I'm really liking the lineage that Dungeons & Dragons Wizards of the Coast Unwritten Arcana just came out with. So I'm debating on just like putting all of them together in just one big thing that's lineages, like aquatic lineages. But we'll
That'd
see
be
from there.
awesome.
That's pretty much everything.
And for me, you can find me at Callie on Twitter. I don't know why I'm speaking with a Russian accent. And
That
or whatever it was. I don't know.
An accent.
Look, an accent. And yeah. You can find me at Callie on Twitter. I do art and I have commissions open. I just updated my commission sheet and I can do art for you at whatever you want, as long as it's not stuff I don't do, you know.
Like spoofy, no spoofy.
No spoofy.
I'll draw you spoofy. I don't give a fuck. Hire me to draw that sexy tall vampire lady. I'll do it.
You'll draw 2 spoofies?
At least 2.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, you could find us next 2 weeks from now for chapter 8 of Unwritten, where the characters are setting off on the adventure that they were meant to set off on to begin with. And
February
find out what's
16th.
going on. So, wow, holy cow. Yeah.
Every good
But-
book has to have the first part, the
Yeah,
prelude.
you know, hero's journey. We were at what? Refusal
No,
to
this was
call.
this was part 1. It was the setup, and then
Yeah, it was a setup. You guys went through stuff, and then I was like, hey,
It was
you're
all
not
intentional.
doing that anymore. Gonna do this now.
This is the call to adventure. Like,
Yeah.
obvious. Like, we're going through it. Like, you know. Now
That
we
was
just
just-
gotta go find
That
the
was
magic
just to know the
sword.
characters and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I gotta find the magic sword.
Yeah,
Know
yeah.
what's going on
Yeah,
with the
our-
story and stuff.
our storyteller knew everything that was going to happen, and it was going to happen, and she planned all of
Now I know what's gonna happen.
it.
Before I'm like, what the hell is he gonna do? What are you doing now? What are you doing? But yeah, I hope you've liked my GMing style. It's going great so far, and I really enjoy it, and I enjoy all of the players, and they're wonderful people. And thank you again, guys, for being in my game. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for
Bringing
having
your
us.
characters to life. And until next time, this chapter has ended. And keep being heroes.
Yeah!